yeah, and today I'm starting a new series. And this series is my Smash Bros. DLC wishlist. The first episode of this series is going to be all about Crash Bandicoot. So in this series, I'm basically just going to be talking about a few selected different characters that are possibilities for Smash Bros. And I'm just going to be talking about in depth how could they be in Smash and why and do they deserve to be in Smash. So like I said, the first character is going to be Crash Bandicoot. Let's get into how or why Crash Bandicoot could be implemented into Smash. So Crash Bandicoot was first shown in 1996 in a platforming game similar to the ones that have just been released today. This was of course on the PlayStation, and for a while he remained Sony's mascot. He then got a sequel called Crash Bandicoot 2, and then he got a third. The series then took a bit of a break and only releasing some spin-off games such as the first Crash Racing game. It then made a grand comeback, actually quite close to today really, with Crash Insane Trilogy coming out on all consoles including Nintendo Switch, and even having Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which some YouTubers even say is better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then finally in October of 2020, they finally released the fourth game in the series called Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, which is the game that you're seeing on your screens right now. Crash Bandicoot games are notoriously really hard, and I've seen many YouTubers rage quit because they found the levels so difficult or just kept dying. Anyway, let's get into how Crash Bandicoot could be implemented into Smash Bros. So to start off this little section, we're going to talk about Crash Bandicoot's possible moveset. First up, his neutral B would obviously be his spin attack, which is one of his most famous moves. And this move is basically perfect for Smash Bros. It's similar to Incineroar's and would work pretty similar to that. For down B, maybe he could grab one of his TNT bat boxes and maybe throw it at an opponent, maybe just jump on it and leave it there to explode. His side B could also have something to do with boxes, maybe throwing one. That could be a pretty interesting thing, replacing neutral B with the side B for a projectile attack. For his recovery or up B, I think he could use spin attack again, but instead of just using it to go flat and attack enemies, he could use it to get a high recovery and hopefully make it back to the ledge. Another idea for his down B would be his belly flop, which you can see in the video that I'm playing right now. He basically just falls flat on his belly. The rest of the moveset for smash attacks, aerial attacks, and jab attacks, they'd just be punches, kicks, maybe some thrusting of Crash's body, and maybe he could even have the belly flop as his down A instead of his down B. That's other things of how he could be in Smash. Now we're going to move on to costumes and what kind of costumes he could have. I was thinking he could have one based off Dr. Neo Cortex, one of his sister, and maybe multiple of the different masks he wears in Crash Bandicoot 4. And even one that could reference the first ever design of Crash and the different colour scheme that they had back then. Now getting into why he'd be in Smash, I mean this is pretty obvious because he's a gaming legend basically. Ever since 1996 when he came out, all of the games in this series, well most of them, have been an amazing hit for Sony, and like I said at the beginning, at one point he was even Sony's mascot. And I think that about sums it up, and that's just maybe a quick rundown of Crash's possible moveset and why he deserves to be in Smash. Now, the next character that I'll hopefully be doing on this new series is Rayman from Rayman Legends, and why he and how he could be implemented in the game. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we're getting ever so close to 100 subscribers now. We're on 91 as of today. That's very exciting. So if you're watching this, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.